everybody. We weren't talking about David Bowie's penis. That would be crazy.
You sure were. Don't
That would
fucking
be
lie.
crazy. All right, I won't lie to you.
No,
We were
no,
talking.
no, no.
We were talking about David Bowie's penis a little bit. Hi, everybody. This is Another World Tabletop. There's a couple of people here that haven't been here in a long time, or some people that are here for the first time. Welcome to the people that are here from the Castleton Project that decided to come in and say hello. We see you. We see you. You are seen. You're appreciated. Thanks for coming in. To the longtime followers, watchers, lovers of Another World Tabletop, hello again, my friends. How are you? What's going on? It is chapter 57 of campaign 1. For the newcomers, I'm so sorry. You're walking in on a proposal. I will say right now, though, there is something to be said about reintroducing the cast for some folks. We tonight have Egan, Dante, Bori, Toric, Pixie. Those people, those characters are being played by Jake, Brendan, Tristan, Lane, and Brandon. The classes that these people play are Wild Magic, Barbarian, Undying. I get those confused. Undead?
Undead.
Yeah,
Warlock.
Undead, Warlock, Peace Cleric, Paladin of the Spectrum, and
so true, brother.
Yeah, in so many more ways than you happen to think. But that man has changed Paladinos like he's changed pants, and he doesn't wear
Ironically,
pants anymore.
Toric is one of the most potent combatants I've ever seen written down on paper. One of the most dog shit paladins, though. Can't stick to an oath.
Yeah.
Hey, both of change, bitch.
Both of change.
Hey,
I'm
yeah,
not
true.
opposed to, like, listen. When it becomes thematically appropriate, sometime during the run of this entire campaign, I am going to just say, if we happen to homebrew an entire class, or perhaps Lane decides to homebrew an entire class, or let's just be honest.
Would you like me to do
when
it?
Brendan homebrews the entire class.
As soon as it was mentioned.
Yeah, exactly. Brendan heard the word homebrew and started drooling and getting erect. I get it. But yeah, it's 100% something that I'm open to. We should probably talk about that behind the scenes. Brendan,
Would love to.
I know you don't have a tremendous amount of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, right.
I'll have it on my desk on Monday morning, I'm sure.
Say less.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited for that.
Is this the first? Is this the first third-party contract work that's ever done?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. But yeah, so what's up, everybody? This is Another World, back at it again with the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign that we have called the Unnamed Campaign 1, because we can't make a decision to save our lives, because we're all neurodivergent, and some of us have anxiety.
So
and
neurospicy.
we just can't pull the trigger on anything important. So, yeah, welcome in.
Can I propose a vote
on
of the name, just to throw one out there?
The name? I would love that. I
think we should just call it Campaign 1 Argentum.
Honestly,
Not too wordy. How about we just stick to campaign 1?
I like Becky's idea. It's the "we don't know how big horses are" campaign.
That's pretty true.
I'm not opposed to. You know what? I'm gonna put that down in a note, Lane, because if we can collect 2 or 3 names that are actually like solid, like that one is, then
true.
we'll absolutely tackle that at some point and give this bitch a name.
I would say the Crusade of House Argentum.
Crusade of it's not really a crusade, and crusade has really icky connotations. So
okay,
I'm just gonna say that there's some like religious
100%.
like shitty overtones to that. Not super happy about it. But yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm also not opposed to the "we don't know how big horses are" campaign. That comes from me not knowing how big horses are.
Yeah, that was like an episode 1 or 2 bit.
Aaron
pervaded the entire thing.
Yeah.
Sam actually suggested a pretty good name.
Then say it.
The Book of Argentum.
The Book of Argentum.
Not terrible.
I'm not opposed to it. It smacks of the Book of Winchester a little bit, and I'm not sure if that's like giving me tasty vibes, or That show went on too long for 5 seasons. I don't know. I like it. It's going to be in the vote. I do like it. I like it a lot.
Winchester.
Yeah, the Book of Winchester. That's from Supernatural, man. They reference it. What's his face? The God guy, the guy that happened to be Ralph. Chuck. Yeah, Chuck. He says he's like, you guys will be written about in the Book of Winchester. Learn your lore, dude. Come on. Exactly.
Listen, I've watched through Supernatural seasons like 1 through like 12.
Yeah.
Probably half a dozen times. I've actually only finished the show maybe 1 full time.
It's in the first 5 seasons.
You can stop after season 5 and not miss anything.
No, you should watch half of
I know
season 6.
There's lots of good dick jokes in season 7 though.
Oh yeah,
Season
true. No.
is also great because like they have that that self-referential moment where they say, "Season 6, huh?" And that'll never be funnier to me than.
And also,
when they go to the
ulterior
reality where they're just actors.
Where they're a TV
season
show.
6 also brings us that badass alpha vampire.
That's super true. Yeah, that's super true.
Right.
The alpha vampire comes around a lot before that. Oh no, that's right. Nope, you're right.
I got through season 10 and went.
Guys, we're getting way off topic.
Are we really? Oh my god, we started on David Bowie's Hog. Were we on track? Like
never.
All right, so yes, but we are here to play.
The last 5 seasons of Supernatural, even though at times are probably cringy and have not incredible writing in certain episodes, it's still worth a watch because you get to see the boys being the boys, and it's a good time.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I've said this a couple of times. I've caught some shit on the very back end of like the later seasons, and the reality is, man, that show sure went from, to me, personal opinion, not yucking anyone's yum. That show for me went from a 9 out of 10 to a 6 out of 10.
True.
Still fully enjoyable, but I watched that show as it came out, serially, on time, every single fucking week for the first 5 seasons of it. After season 1, I got onto the train on season 2, but yeah. Anyway,
yeah, I would say that's fair. For me, it's my favorite show of all time. So probably 9.5 to like a 7 to 7.5 in the later seasons.
Oh, let's do the remind me. Okay. Dibs on this one.
Oh, I haven't done it yet, but
You'll get it next week. I promise. This is a big one. I am asking, can I please do this one? I'm
permission granted.
Last week,
only if you do the voice.
Okay, I'll do the voice. Last week, the party used a scroll to learn about what Bucket is trying to hold back, and they got a section of a book. They then came back to Waterdeep. 3 Justice Stephen found out that it's been a month in the Feywild. The dads are disappointed. Their daughters are dating out of wedlock, but supportive. But we are on their side regarding Gavin. Right? He is suspicious. Real Relica is safe, happy, away at university. Oh my god! Torek is proposing! We left off the last game at Torek proposing. Miss Liz had to wait a whole week. I'm sorry.
I do feel like the reminder here is a bit biased because Liz wrote it. Thank you, Liz. I love your reminders, but also at the same time, leave Gavin alone.
Leave Gavin alone. Very funny. Very funny. To all of the new watchers, Gavin is a contentious NPC that is Pixie's love interest.
He's a rapscallion and a rake, I tell ya.
Yeah, that's right. A true skullduggerous
ne'er-do-well.
He's a ne'er-do-well. He has only his own self-interest at heart, allegedly. Miss Liz, I write all of them. That's exactly. Hey, Miss Liz, I appreciate everything that you write. And you know what? Gavin is suspicious.
Gavin sus.
That's
the next emote in chat.
All right.
Oh, I have new emotes.
DIY loves Gavin. That's all I need.
Yeah, get Gavin sus in there.
I gotta say, I do have new emotes on the way. Yeah. Hold on, everybody, if you don't mind. /
Jesus Christ.
Jake is the funniest person here. Always will be.
It's honestly, it's a serious contest between Jake and Tristan. Like,
Maybe I'll have to make a character who's actually funny one of these games too.
No.
It's
It's
like
the
doing
contrast.
it.
Back it up.
as
Back it up.
well.
Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
All right.
I have emotes coming from Spiced Illustrations. She is working
Let's go.
incredibly hard on them. Elia is likely going to be joining one of our campaigns here very soon. She is a wonderful, hysterical, very fucking talented individual. She's going to be making. I'm going to tease one of these emotes. That emote is Bucket the Goblin. It is literally a goblin with a bucket on their head.
Incredible.
That's great.
Yes, so very funny. But anyway, moving forward, we're here to play Dungeons and Dragons, everybody, and I must say, the time
Are we sure?
is now. Well, I mean, we're only like 23 minutes in. It's fine.
Yeah, we've only
Yeah. The time is now. Let's set the scene. This is a momentous occasion. The courtyard of House Argentum is a rather opulent, large location. Very well kept grass. The sun is high in the mid morning sky. It is a brilliant springtime morning. A little bit of mist coming in from the ocean. A lot of the chaos and a lot of the incredible strife that is happening out in the rest of the world is today, right here, right now, not happening. Because a very beautiful moment is happening. Beside the gazebo around which the Argentums and their family have on multiple occasions gathered to make merry and to have important engagements and make some of the biggest decisions and fights of their lives. Right there is a kneeling Torek the Tempered with a ring in his hand.
It's my ring.
It's
my ring.
It's the only ring you own.
Yep.
Is it a magic ring?
Maybe.
Probably. I don't know.
But he's kneeling there. He has a ring in his hand, and standing in front of him with a very shocked expression on her face is Relica. It's been 59 or 57 episodes at this point. I'm not sure the last time I described Relica, but it's been a minute. So let's get into the details of this woman who may be one of the biggest focal points for Mr. Torek, and that's she is a human woman who is all of 20 to 25 years old, shock of brilliant red hair, a very flowy and elegant sort of dresser. She enjoys her linens and soft, simple fabrics that are nice and bright and multicolored to sort of reflect the sort of wildness that's inside of her. Sharp features, not attached to anyone in Argentum, being an adoptee of the two married patriarchs of the House Argentum, Stavros and Emery. She looks down to you with her gigantic, tears-welling, emerald eyes.
Kind of like straight ahead, right? Like
Straight
a
ahead.
little
we
down.
could get that. We could say that. We could definitely say that. Well, she is not a short woman, though, at all, by
That's
any
true.
stretch. Like, she might be looking down slightly. I have always imagined her at standing at a very solid 5'11" to 6 feet tall. Like, she was
Great,
an imposing figure to most, a very petite woman to Torek, due to him being gigantic.
True.
But yeah, curvaceous features and a gentle look on her face with tears welling in her eyes. She just looks to you and she says, Torek, we could die tomorrow.
Yep.
So it would be... And then she looks over to her dad. It would be my honor. I do.
The most polite elven clap you've ever heard comes from Dante.
And then she looks...
Dante's not here.
Now-
He's too busy Power gaming the ceremony spell.
That's right. That's actually super true. But
Yeah.
Relica looks down, or looks down at
that's
Torek
right.
and says, "Stand up."
Yeah. Stand up.
This doesn't change shit. You understand
Well,
that?
I mean, I feel like it changes one thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing a ring now. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. This means that yes, it will deter the predations of other male suitors. But I'm telling you,
You
now.
have those?
I've always had those. Look at me.
Well,
But what I'm saying now is I can't imagine my life with anyone else anymore. You are my knight. You are my shield and my sword, and I think that you represent very much what love means to me. In a very simple and pure way.
I don't have all the big words, but I think you're the best person in all of the realms. I've been to a few.
I am.
I know.
The Witch Queen of Aglarond is close. And should I die, she looks and she places a hand on your chest. Should I die, she's the only other one that is okay.
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 What's her name again?
The symbol.
The symbol.
Yes.
Okay. You won't die while I'm around, hopefully.
But if I do, I need you to move on to the Witch Queen of Aglarond.
Okay, just
Okay?
that one. Okay, you know what?
Just the
If
one.
you die, that's my new mission.
I would have it no other way, honestly. Because if you die,
If I die.
I am going to go and chase after the Witch Queen of Aglarond.
I think we can work something out.
If
Anyways.
we both survive,
We should go see the
I
Witch
think
Queen
we
of
should take a
Aglarond.
trip to Aglarond. Yes.
Great.
Absolutely.
And just, Torek just leans in right at that moment as they're like smiling and laughing and just plants one on her,
Absolutely.
lifts
She
her,
grabs your face,
does.
it's intense, and she looks in your eyes, and then she pulls your face away, and she's just like, and you're so hot. Oh, God. I'm going to
I
feel...
hear Aglarond's a great honeymoon spot.
Well, the honeymoon might have to wait until we save the world, right?
World first, honeymoon second.
Yes. But now we can't let this distract from everything else. The whole time this has been happening, Stavros is just staring at you, Torek Stark.
Sorry I didn't ask for permission.
It's okay.
You cool with this, Dad?
I have to be.
Do you want me to call you Emery?
Stavros here, but
Oh, it's Stavros.
his voice is just
right,
breaking.
right. No,
Sorry.
sorry. Do you want me to call you Stavros? Is that sir?
His eyes sort of start welling up for a minute, and then he comes over to you, and he's like, and then he pulls you into a gigantic hug. He's like, "Call me Dad."
Okay.
And Torek hugs back and just gushing. Oh no, Lane's gushing.
We're all gushing?
Like, I've always
Whether or not
loved
it's
you.
from our
I've
face is the
always
question.
loved you.
Speak for yourself.
And he,
Hey, I said whether it's from our face. You were still gushing from your face. It's just from your mouth instead of your eyeballs.
Thank you.
Pixie quietly turns to Emery, Dad, and he's like, "Wow, he is a softie."
Oh, I'm sorry. I must let my kitty in.
Whew.
Uh-oh.
Cat.
Oh, cat doing something he shouldn't be? Was Cheddar being a sneaky little boy?
No, Squishy just needed in.
Oh.
Story cat. Pork. Yes. We'll talk. And then Pixie, we shift to you and Emery. Just happened, hey. That just happened, hey.
Are you? Who's talking? You cut
Emery.
out from. Oh,
You do hear aggressive woo-hooing from outside.
It's also like right outside. Like the courtyard is quite literally adjacent to Pixie's room.
I am a wife! I am a dad! Woohoo!
And,
it's just. Yeah, I guess it did.
if Gavin proposes, I'm killing him. Tell him not to get any ideas, and it's for his own good.
No, you're not.
I don't like Gavin the way I like Torek. I'm going to tolerate that man down there because he is a very large, protective,
Dad.
pure, idiotic
Dad.
person. But
You're not gonna kill Gavin.
you're not going
I
to
will tell
marry
you.
Gavin.
I will tell you that if he asks
You'll say
Right
no.
or soon, I will tell him to wait.
Forever.
It's been a no.
For the rest of his life.
It's been. Well, if you're implying that the rest of his life is gonna end, but
It
listen,
might. It might. Listen, what you two do in the afterlife is none of my business. Okay? If you find yourselves within the blossoming fields of Elysia and
Dad,
you are
I am
together forever,
an adult. What I do in this life
20 years old.
is none of your business.
It is my business.
No,
It's a bit my business.
if it's bad for me, maybe.
You're making my point. You are making my point.
He's been lovely.
Yeah.
He makes me laugh.
Yeah, for how long?
I don't fucking know. Maybe we'll find out. Which is why I'm not going to say yes to marrying him today.
That's good. We'll talk about this later. And then Emery spins on a heel and walks out the door. Gavin's right outside the door. And he's just like,
Pixie is going to like quickly grapple dagger the door to close it again.
okay, the door's closed. Gavin and your father or your dad are standing outside of it. And
Oh, okay.
yes, and Gavin looks to, you hear Gavin and Emery have a little exchange. Says, listen, little shit. It's my daughter in there, okay? And you might think that you're big and strong, and you've got all this magic. I heard you're a bard, right? Sing little songs? Sing little songs? That's pretty nice. All right, cool. Have you ever stared down an earth drake that's bursted through the walls of a coliseum and then put it down in a single blow? Because I have. And then this, and you don't know what he's referencing. It's like, this means that your fancy little fucking wand of doesn't work. I'll eat you from the feet up, O'Toole. Don't fuck with my kid. And then he walks away. You hear those like hobnailed boots. It's like click, 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 click.
Pixie is just gonna walk up, open the door, and look at Gavin and be like, "So you met my dad?"
Oh! You alright? That sucked. That sucks really bad. I listen, I'm sure you're happy that your fathers are back, and I'm happy for you, but this is rough. That's rough. They scare me. Emery, your father, seems like, he seems like quite the man. Like he's protective, but Stavros, your father, he took my hand, and he squeezed, and then he like holds up his hand, and it's just like a big purple bruise. He's a strong man.
Yeah. Listen, Gav. I'm
okay.
No, just
Sleeping
listen to
in
me.
Separate beds.
Listen to me for half a second. Okay? Don't put on an act for them.
But I do not want to die. Pixie, I'm okay. I'm okay putting some boundaries on the line in the name of your fathers. I'm okay with that for the time being. Maybe we get our own place. What do you say?
Gav, I'm my own. I'm an adult woman.
Yes, but you have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Aye.
And this is my house. Not theirs. Not anymore.
I know, but I just got to say, like, the things that have been trying to kill us, right? All right?
Yeah.
You understand?
Listen, here.
Okay, well, if the things that have been trying to kill us don't get invited to sleep in the master bedroom just beside. So I think, like, if you hear old Gavin get dragged out of the room, and do
you want separate beds? Is that going to make you feel better?
I just think that I could sleep on the floor for a week or two. I'm okay with it. I'm not, just for a little while. Just for a little while. Listen. We can, like, hold hands or something. Like, I can be on the floor and, like, you could be in the bed and I can, like, hold your hand or whatever. But, like, we can take watch. Like, I'll sleep on the floor and then you can be awake for, like, 4 hours and, like, listen for them coming in.
How you've been with me since we've met, and they'll see how much you care. They'll see how funny you are. And they'll see how much you're willing to give for not just me, but this house.
I know, but, like, they don't know
Give
that.
it a chance.
They don't know that yet.
No, they don't know that yet, but I'm not going to... Gab, I'm not going to let them kill you. And they're not going to kill you because then they know I would never forgive them, and that would just cause all sorts of other wretched shit.
But, like, do you think that, like, one of them is okay with that? And, like, they'd be like, oh, no, it's okay. Like, one of us will jump on the sword to, like, get Gavin out of her life. And, like, oh, the other one, like, oh, I disapprove.
It would land back on both of them.
Or do you think they would, like, hire somebody? Like, a member of, like, the Black Masks? Or, like, the, like an agent.
Pixie is gonna, like, pull him down and give him a kiss on the cheek and be like...
He, like, panics. He's like, hey, that's what I'm talking about. We got to be careful. Fucking dad's right up there.
And she's just gonna be like, don't worry so much. Nothing's gonna happen to you.
He, like, looks at his swollen hand. He's like, all right.
She just hands him, like, if you're gonna whine about it, just take this. And she hands him a fucking healing potion.
Like, it fucking hurts. He, like, drinks. He's like, no, that's all right. I'm just saying. Maybe for a week or two. We just, like, separate beds? Is that such a bad idea? We're at war anyway?
I mean, that's also telling them that
we respect their wishes. Right?
Over my own?
Well, like, it could be about compromise, like, like, just a little bit. Like,
so the compromise is just doing what they want.
Well, I mean, like, you're the head of household for, like, every other thing, and, like, they listen to you and something like that. But, like, I'm just
Do
saying,
they though? They just got back.
well, like, I would hope so. Like, they're your dads. They're just worried about you.
And they haven't been here. You have been.
You're not the one that they're threatening and bruising.
I won't let anything happen to you.
You already did. I've got a big fucking swollen hand.
Not anymore.
You
Jesus.
you cannot see me all hours of the day. They're gonna corner me in the bathhouse and fucking towel whip me balls or something. Like, it's gonna be rough for me for a couple of hours. All right, fine. If we need to sleep in the same bed, that's fine, Pixie. That you insist on and not I. That's fine. Against my better judgment and against my morality, I will do this for you.
Aaron, I'm letting you know right now, if they try to have a second bed installed in that room, Dante sneaks in and casts Zalzerneg's reduction on it.
Oh my god.
I know they're scary. But did you not just see my father out there?
Yeah, I know, it's because he likes Torek. Like, Torek's a very likable guy. Like, he's a very, like, loyal, steadfast, honorable man. And he's like a
Yeah,
good
but let's
person.
put this into perspective. That's not actually Relica.
To be completely honest, I haven't known anyone else, so she's as real.
Well,
as
I mean,
would
she's
imagine.
Relica, but she's not.
No, he's
actually
that's
Relica.
I think we've had this conversation. Can't there just?
We've had this conversation. Listen,
Like, you got two
I
sisters.
love her the same as I love my sister because they're essentially the same person. It's a weird fucking thing, but
Aye.
I don't know.
Well, listen, I'm just saying. Like, I get it. Like, I get it.
If they're happy for Relica, they can be happy for me. If they're not happy for me,
I will say, do you think, like, if real Relica came back and, like, she saw all of this, and she saw, like, Torek, you know, smooching on her clone, like, she'd feel, like, some sort of way about it? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, he was her knight for, like, a long
she'd
time.
probably feel a bit weird, like quite uncomfortable if I had to guess, but
Do you think
by
he could
what
turn into, like, a
Dad and
throuple?
father's- Oh God, don't. No.
Like, he could have two wives and they're, like, the same wife.
Listen,
You know what I'm
Gav.
saying? Like, that's like two sorcerers as your wife.
The original Relica
OG.
has never met Torek, and there's no reason to believe that.
Not to do.
What do you mean?
No, he was their knight for some time before she went off for tutelage, right? That is
Character.
out
Absolutely.
of character. I'm almost certain that's exactly how that happened.
Out of character, Torek has only ever known Replica. We
Okay,
established
I'm
that
done. I'm done.
many moons ago.
I thought it was several months beforehand. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then it's gonna be double weird, because she's like never met him, and like he fell in love. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Like, what if she comes in and she sees him, right? And she's like, "Oh, he's with my clone," and it's all weird. And then she really
my
likes
dad
him.
and father don't even intend on having Relica come back. Sounds like she might be happy where she is.
But
I don't know if my parents are lying to me. I'd be.
Do you believe in true love, though? Like, if they're really the same person, it's like Torek goes down to like Calimport, right?
That is a moral conundrum I'm not willing to think about right now.
I do think that like they're the same person, and like if she saw Torek, she'd be like, "Oh, what a big fucking redwood of a man! I want to climb him." Like immediately.
Okay, but everybody thinks that about Torek.
But then she gets to know him, and like it's true love. Because like if that's not the case, then like
I don't fucking know, Gav.
Well,
what do you want me to say?
I want you to.
That's weird. It's a weird situation.
Well, I'm
just be
saying...
happy for duplicate Relica and Torek.
No, I'm happy for both. I'm just saying.
What does that have to do with us right now?
Well, it doesn't. It's just
is the door open or closed?
It is closed, but the window.
We are.
Oh,
We are outside of my room talking right now.
Oh, in the hallway. Great. You watch as Torek fucking sprints past you towards the last place he knew Dante's location.
So, alright, no, I get it. Alright, I'm just, okay, I'm still fucking just worried about, like, your dad's.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
also
gonna.
want to impress them, Pixie. Like, it's not just fear. It's also like I just want to impress them. Like, I like your dads. Like, they're nice people, and I know that like our relationship is a little bit taboo because like I'm from the fucking nobodies, and I'm like a little bit like. Let's be real. Before I came
Pixie,
here, all they know about me is I was a cunt.
Pixie just gently places her hand on his face and says, as I was tried to say on multiple occasions here, just be yourself. You're just as witty and ridiculous as Dad. If you give it some time, maybe you guys could be pretty good friends.
Yeah. Alright.
Just don't fake anything, okay?
I might fake a little bit in the first week.
No,
So
don't
it's gonna
fake
be- Well,
anything.
it's gonna be a little fucking
Really
hard, right?
unattractive.
Well, maybe I'm all right with you being a little fucking unattracted to me for a week. All right, keep your fucking hands off. Jeez, you dirty little harlot. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. I'm gonna get out of here for a minute. Jesus, I'm gonna go have a cold fucking shower. And he walks away. And he turns back around. He's like, I fucking love you. Jesus. Goodbye.
We have not said that yet, have we?
I don't remember. He said it just now.
I don't
Felt
think
right.
so.
Felt right.
Pixie's just like, what?
He's like, I'm clearly in love with you. He's like, if you don't want to call it that, that's fine, but I am. And he walks away. At this moment, Dante is barged in on by a sweating, I would imagine. We'll say sweating. Torek.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Did you solve the virginity problem?
It's been like 10 minutes, Torek. No, I haven't.
Oh,
Why?
Okay. I'm married now. Well, engaged, I guess. I was hoping you could do the ceremony, but not if you can't do it. That's okay. I understand if you can only marry virgins.
First of all, I don't think that's how the regular spell works.
Oh,
Dante just looks at Torek for a solid minute. He's like, congratulations,
thank you.
first of all. How'd she take it?
We haven't gotten there yet.
No,
Just 5
not
minutes
that.
ago.
The proposal, Torek. Get your head out of the gutter.
Oh, she said yes.
Torek, more like Horek.
All right. I mean, as far as proposals go, I suppose a yes is all you can really hope for.
I mean, she cried and she said that I am love. Something like that. I'm not very good at remembering.
Yeah,
It was really nice and it made me feel good.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm still working on this whole ceremony thing. Also, just so you know, the wedding probably won't be for a while.
What?
Yeah. Well, first of all, we got a world to save. And second of all, I've lived through so many family weddings. They usually take months and months and months to plan.
You've got 30 minutes. And Torek leaves.
All right, Aaron, I suppose I'm making what you would probably call a DC 30 Arcana check.
Ooh, okay. So, Dante, you look at this. Okay, so for the past, like, we'll say it's probably been like well over an hour at this point. You have scoured the Argentum Library, the study, which is to be clear,
Stavros did say that he would give me all of the stuff that he had.
no, for sure, yeah. Which is like there is a very specific amount of like this is a vast arcane library to begin with.
Yeah.
Like it really is for a couple of very specific reasons. There's some very serious stuff when it comes to clones. There's some very serious stuff when it comes to curses. There's some big juju here, and like some tomes that are like both ancient and incredibly illuminating. Dante
Is Link's
specifically-
tome in there?
yeah, there is a singular green tome with a corgi face on the front of it that is called the Adventuring Tome of Link. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, and you definitely have a little bit of a time like grabbing pages, snagging scrolls and sheets of vellum that are inside of folios, and specific like references to different ceremonies and ritual spells, and there's quite a bit to work off of here. You haven't had the proper time to actually like divest yourself of all of this information and like just exactingly peel out all of the relevant pieces that you need for this. But there is something to be said about like the stuff that you need being here.
All
So we're gonna straight up call this if we're gonna do it in the moment, Dante's feeling inspired, we're gonna call this a DC 25 Arcana check.
Is Stavros giving me the help action? 'Cause
Stavros
he
is
seemed-
not giving you the help action. No one's giving you the help action.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
You are on your own here. You are 100% you are locked in doing 100% of the work. You're scouring pages, you're speed reading, you're using every ounce of your big
I'm telekinetically
wrinkly-
holding books up and like flipping through pages and shit.
100%. You are double fisting like
Yes.
ancient grimoires at this point.
Triple, because I got one in each hand and then the mage hand.
And guess you're quadruple fisting yourself with knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
But like truly, that's what you're doing. Let's get that.
I'm gonna roll the D4 first. I'm using the guidance.
Use the guidance 100%.
So that's a 2. My Arcana bonus is 5, so I have 7. That means I need an 18 or higher.
You need an
Gross.
18 or higher.
That
Don't get
was
it.
not it.
That is not.
That's 15.
That's if you squint at it really hard and just imagine there's
Real
one.
It does turn into kind of a 3. So no. Yeah, 100%. That is unfortunately that is very unfortunately your sort of attempt at
I
it
start
for the
making
moment.
progress.
I would say
Nowhere near done.
Yeah, you feel a little bit inspired at this point. Like you've given yourself a bit of an advantage. I might in the next couple of weeks. What can I help to get that 10? A 10, like an additional. Well, he rolled an Arcana of what? 3.
I rolled a 3 on the
3
die.
on the
Rolled a
dice.
3, so he would need an additional 15 points on that roll in order to get it. So
Well, no, it's so it's 10 total.
right. What can you do to help get that 10? You're gonna need the aforementioned time hammer that Torek is all too invested in.
Give me a pocket of time stop to do research in, and
That'd
then
be
maybe.
good. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
good. But unfortunately, in the moment, it seems as if you are coming up empty.
Becky asks, can he have the 15 if Jake does a sexy
If
little
Jake
dance?
does a sexy little dance, if Jake does a sexy little dance, I could give it. I might give advantage.
Wow.
Maybe if I was feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
if
that's
Jake
fair.
wasn't under the weather,
Under the
we won't subject him to that. But yeah. So unfortunately, Torek, you are completely on empty. Do you go back to Relica?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I just talked to Dante. He said he could totally do the wedding.
Like now.
Well, we're gonna die tomorrow, maybe, right?
Can't Bori just cast the ceremony spell?
Maury, can you marry us?
Give me 8 hours and yes.
All right, so call it this evening.
Okay.
If,
Okay,
if that's what you wish.
Yeah. Wait, Relica, is it tonight okay?
We could die tomorrow.
That's what I keep saying.
And Torek runs to the kitchen.
Stavros walks up to Bori.
Torek realizes I was right here, right? Why would he run off to the kitchen while I'm right here? Anyway, Stavros.
Hi, Bori.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I hear
good to
you're
meet
marrying
you.
my daughter.
I suppose that
evening.
just happened. Yep. I suppose
Okay.
that just happened.
Well, it's lovely to meet you. Who are you?
Oh. Give me 1 second. I gotta find my
Gotta
name
pull up his
here.
notes app.
I do. I need the
Well,
notes
I'm
app
aware
because
that you're Bori Mithril I know you from around town. I am aware of who you are, but I don't know who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying?
no. It sounds like you know who I am.
Here's what I don't know you on a personal level.
Well, yes, because I've just we've just met just
Then
now.
Please tell me some things about yourself. If you are to be the officiant for my daughter's wedding this evening, I would like to know a few things about you. What are your qualifications?
I am a cleric of Baronar.
His
I'm-
eyes like kind of light up. He's like, the dwarven god of hearth and home. Really?
Aye,
That's
yes. I've been helping around in the kitchens and all sorts of things here around House Argentum.
Baronar is kind of.
She's not super popular or well known. I'm surprised that you knew her so well.
Well, yes, I have been searching for ways in order to truly finalize a more perfected marriage ritual. So, yes, I am aware of Baronar. Baronar is very famous in a community that happens to honor tradition and the values of hearth and home. I like Baronar a lot.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been under her wing for basically my whole life. You know,
Oh.
I was never really great. You know, Torvald. Yes, Torvald.
Yes.
I never really took to Torvald's teachings like, you know, Torvald and Torvald do. So,
What brought you to us?
to say that House
remember-
Mithril Braid is entirely dwarven at this point might be a bit of a lie.
Right. I remember Matthias. I do. And the situation with him.
Aye, he came and found me, and I led him to House Mithril Braid, or House Argentum.
Right. Then I would truly love to say that I disapprove and that this is all too fast, and Torek has been loyal to my daughter for the entire time that he has known her. And Baronar and your family, especially, have been stark allies and incredible friends in trade and in the game that us nobles used to play.
Aye.
So, I suppose there may not be a one who is better than you for this occasion.
You honor me, sir. Thank you.
Well, I just trust that you, with your family's pedigree, that you will not futz it up. You're qualified. You worship the right god. You're a staunch follower of values of hearth and home.
Aye.
Well,
It sounds like I probably have to go help with a lot of food prep. As Torek bolted off before I heard any of that preparation. So, if you need me, I imagine I'll be helping in the kitchen.
I'm going to go and get my other daughter, and we are going to go decoration shopping.
That is
Yes.
perfect.
And I'm going to take Egan with us. Because Egan has better fashion sense than her.
I can see that. Yep.
No, it's true. She wore brown leathers everywhere in Waterdeep forever. I could have dressed her in the finest of clothing for her entire life. I could have had the leathers dyed, but she insisted, I must be sneaky. I am the knight. I am the dark skulker and the parkour leaper of roofs and the free running across Waterdavian subterranean tunnels and blah blah blah. And she was so edgy. And now I see that she has expanded her clothing choices a little, but regardless, I will be taking a few and we will be going shopping in order to decorate for the wedding, I guess. Since we're doing this, we might as well make a show of it.
Aye, of course. Are we bothering with invitations and all that? Are we getting...
It's ill time to invite...
It's kind of what I thought.
It is a time of conflict and war. It is nice to celebrate something and sort of peel back the pall that is laying over our family and this city. But it will be nice to celebrate something. Yes, I should likely invite the Margasters.
Aye, they seem like great allies to House Argentum.
And I should probably invite the Roldagosts if Dante is going to be here.
Aye, yeah.
And I should probably pay handsomely to have Egan's parents in attendance as well.
Also, good idea.
Or perhaps...
I imagine they might appreciate it.
Well, or perhaps someone here may be able to do it. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to ask around. Bori, I am counting...
Oh, I know Dante can do portal stuff. I don't know if he can do that. You might want to talk to him about it.
Dante, as like the little elf vampire man, right?
Yes. He portaled us around when we were in the Feywild.
He's the eldest Roldagost, right?
I believe? I'm not the one to ask,
Maybe
though.
I'll go and speak to him quickly.
I believe he's
Tavros.
gone to study the ceremony spell or something.
Yes, I should know where he is, in the study. Thank you, Bori. I appreciate you being... And then he, like, looks around. Not a fucking weirdo. And then he walks away.
Baron Arbless.
Oh my god.
And then he walks off. And he comes and he finds you, Dante.
He walks into the study and there's paper everywhere, just pinned up in the air. And Dante's kind of looking around. He's got like on top of the ritual. He's now started several wedding speeches.
Yeah.
And he's just like eyes laser focused. Guess is flying around, bringing in papers, and he's like making little notes and stuff. Looks up. Oh, Stavros, good to see you.
Portal magic.
Yeah, what about it?
Can you do it?
I can cast teleportation circle if that's what you're asking.
The one. How many times a day can you do that?
Well, I'm a warlock, so
That means very little to me.
oh,
Their
I
powers
can.
vary so widely.
Well, yeah, I know it as a spell, so I can cast it and then take like a quick cat nap and then get back up and cast it again.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen there was this one fella that worshipped some great monster under the ocean, and he shot off like some very serious juju, and then had a cup of coffee, and he could do it again.
Yeah, that's exactly how our
Yeah,
shit
like a
works.
cup of coffee.
Yeah, like
Like some wizards
well-
have to have like a full night's sleep, like uninterrupted.
In fact, all
full
of them.
night's sleep.
yeah, like a full 8 hours. They got to get it in.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Mhm.
There was this one. He ran up to a big pack of hobgoblins that were
Mhm.
working for Cyric way back in, well, this was a while ago, but they were rampaging across the land, and there was this one fellow that was he had made a pact with some sort of angelic being, and he came and he started throwing around fireballs. Just gigantic explosions of fire. Well, it may not have been fireballs, but fiery explosions. And then he just cracked open a flagon, a sealed flagon of something that was labeled Crimson Gorgon, and shotgunned that. And then, yeah, and then he did it again. Like, it wasn't even 2 minutes later. Like, he's like, oh, I just need
Yeah.
to metabolize. And then, like, he was fine.
Yes.
Huh.
So I will let you know though, teleportation circle only opens an already existing circle. So if there's not one,
there's a circle within Thornhold.
is there? Okay, perfect.
Yes, absolutely. It's
Is-
the ancient one from when Thornhold was the Temple of Tyr.
Oh.
Yes, I've used it before. I really, really did not want to pay.
That's fair.
So I will owe you a favor.
Deal. Who are we collecting? Because I
Oh.
presume we're going there for people.
Jezreel and Kelso.
Oh, are those Egan's parents?
Those are Egan's parents. Yes,
Oh, how fast is this wedding happening?
like 8 hours from now.
Okay, I got a lot of work to
know.
do.
Yes.
All right. Why don't you get together what you need,
Okay.
and then we'll do it all real quick. Do you know someone who can cast sending so that they know to get their stuff together? Because I'm going to have to figure out this ritual before the wedding, right?
Bori's a cleric, right?
Yeah, he is.
Bori! And then he walks off. Bori, can you cast sending? Can you cast the spell sending?
Yes, Baronar ensures that all of her clerics can cast such a spell.
There is a woman named Jezreel that lives within the outpost of Thornhold. If you could send her a message saying, what would be a good one? Do you remember when the ochre jelly did that thing in that cave and we were all trapped inside, and then you snorted and then just cut yourself off? If you could do that, and then say, I need you here, we're opening a portal. Signed, Stavros Argentum, you owe me one.
Did you... How many words was that?
Make it work, Bori, thank you. And then he will walk off. Pixie! My daughter dearest, Emery, dear husband. Pixie, Gavin, if you're in there. Pixie.
What do you need, Father?
We are going shopping.
Why do you need me for
We
that?
are decorating for your sister's wedding. That is happening in 8 hours.
You should know me by now.
It will be a bonding
I'm bad at
experience.
these things.
I need help.
Gavin is much more fashionable than I am.
I doubt it.
I know him better. I do not.
I do suppose he has excellent choice in some things.
I'm very bad at decorating, father.
Yes, well, can you pick out soft fabrics if I give you a color?
What's your definition of soft?
I swear to God. Then, you know what? We're gonna call this a learning experience. Come with me!
Gavin's coming.
Gavin is coming. Is he? Is he coming? Gavin, are you coming? I am.
Pixie just looks up at Stavros. Gavin is coming. Get to know him.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. Gavin, you should put on something nice. Give me and Pixie a moment.
Well, maybe he needs a new suit.
Maybe he does. Pixie, if I could have a moment. Just one moment.
Are you... Gav, go get dressed.
Yup. And he'll he goes and he starts throwing some clothes on. My darling daughter. I don't like that. I don't like it.
You've made that abundantly clear.
I know,
I
so
think
does he have to come shopping?
I
before
think
your
if you
sister's wedding that is happening in 8 hours that I still don't know if I'm super all right with. I like Torek a lot. Like, he is my son. You have a brother
Father,
now.
tell you what,
A little brother.
I will give you 25 gold if you go this entire trip without Gavin.
I don't want your gold. I want you to. Okay, all right. If we're making deals, are we making deals? Or would you like to make a deal with your father? Would you like to make a deal with your father, Stavros Argentum? Would you like to make a bargain? Yes.
Not a deal, not a bargain. A bet.
A bet. I don't. Well, it's not going to be money. I don't want money.
Okay, then what do you want?
I want you to promise me something. I want you to do something for me. Because your actions are worth more than any value of gold in the world to me right now.
Okay. Well, if the action that you are betting is for me to kick out Gavin,
No, I will not. That is not what I'm going to be doing. It is not going to be kicking him out of this house. But if Gavin is coming and he's going to choose out the drapes for your sister and the streamers, and he's going to pick out any of the decorations, and he's going to help with this, then separate beds.
Okay.
At least until I get to know him.
I will agree to that.
Okay.
My bet is no separate beds. You be a little more open, get to know him a little more. And my bet is that on this trip, he will make you laugh.
He's not funny.
Well,
I
if
take your bet, daughter. All right. Shake on it. He puts out his hand.
You're going to have to get a little lower. You're still like 7 feet tall.
God damn it. He gets on a knee. Take my hand.
She shakes.
All right. I'm not gonna laugh. He's not funny. Frankly, he's a bitch. And then he walks away. All right.
That's not what Emery said.
I will speak to my husband on my own time. Thank you very much. Now, a very short time later, Pixie and Gavin and Stavros and Emery and actually, Stavros is going to go and approach Egan very briefly. Egan,
Yes, Uncle.
you are kin. There are certain bonds and obligations that are brought when you are blood with another. Correct? Would you agree to this?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yes. If Gavin puts one finger out of line while we are shopping together, I need you to punch him as hard as you can. Alright?
Okay.
Any silly, stupid jokes. That is grabbing my sweet daughter in any sort of salacious way. And that is, of course, picking the wrong decorations. I want you to hit him as hard as you can. All right? Can you do this for me?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, of course.
You might need to give me a look to, like, in case I don't pick up on.
Oh, I get it. Yes, I will. I will give you that look when the time comes. Yes.
Yeah.
You will know. You will know when to strike. Yes.
Okay.
And if Pixie asks, you just don't like Gavin that much, and you've been waiting for an opportunity. Right?
Okay. I'll
Promise me
try.
this.
I'll try to word it a little bit more natural, but
Yes, yes, yes. Say it better than me. Yes, be better. Yes. Make it seem like you hate him. Yes. I get it.
Torek does come screaming in, just beelining it for Egan. Egan.
Jake's trying to drink.
did you need something? Did you need something, Torek?
Yes, it's very
real
important.
Quick, Stavros just looks at Egan, goes like this, and then to the eyes, gives a thumbs up. Thank you, and then walks away.
Torek
Yeah, sure.
fully plants his hands on Egan's shoulders and like is close and is just like,
I need something from you. It can only be you, but I understand if you say no.
Okay. You know I'm here.
Okay. Again, I get it if you can't, so I understand. But
Have
would
you ever known me not to try it whether I could or not?
That's true, but this one's tough. This one's a big one.
I tried wrestling a 200-foot tall statue.
Yeah, and you won, which is why I'm
I
asking.
think I'm okay. I think we're okay.
Okay. Could you
Did that.
say something at the wedding?
Whose wedding?
My wedding?
You're getting married?
Oh, you didn't hear this. I thought everybody knew. Me and Relica are getting married.
Oh, excellent.
Tonight.
Tonight.
I know it happened really fast and I'm terrified. And Stavros said I could call him Dad.
Oh, wow, that's big. Yeah, I can say like a toast.
Yeah, I don't know, like something nice. I don't know. I've never been to a wedding before. I've never seen a wedding.
Okay, I'll think of something. Wait, is that why Uncle said we were going shopping somewhere with Gavin?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, is any place open?
I have no idea.
I did make a very marked point of saying that trade and the markets were open last time because there is a tentative cease of hostilities between the doppelgangers and the Waterdavian elite.
Okay. All right. Okay, so shopping with the uncles and then saying words
for you too.
They were
Just words for you or words for my cousin too?
I don't know
Like,
how
for
it
both
works.
of you?
I
Okay.
yeah, maybe. I mean, you know us both.
You
Pretty
know what?
well.
I think, yeah, I'll do a toast, yeah, to both of you.
Yeah, you're like, you could be like, I know sometimes people have like squires standing beside them in the pictures, or I don't know who those people are, but like, you could like stand up there with me, so that way if I get scared and try to run away, you can punch me.
All right. That seems appropriate.
Yeah, thank you.
The only weddings I've gone to were on my mom's side, and I know those are not the same as what people around here do for weddings. So
Checks out. The only thing a level 10 paladin's afraid of is getting married.
Okay.
all right. Yes. All right. So a toast for you two, and shopping. Ooh, I'm gonna get a new dress.
Nice. I'm gonna go
I'm
have my
not-
suit tailored.
I'm not getting heels again though, because last time I got heels for a party, I ended up having to wear them for like 2 weeks, and it was very awkward.
Yeah, no, I remember. I saw it and I went, God damn, Egan is a machine.
I hope we don't have another interdimensional hole show up though this party.
Bring
You
it the
fought
fuck
mind
on.
flayers in heels. You fought
Yeah.
a beholder in heels.
Yes,
I did.
That's
Canon.
hard as fuck.
that happened.
Okay. But
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, no, of course. I guess I should go look for Gavin because Uncle just left. Or I guess I'll wait in the courtyard for whenever everybody else is ready to go.
Why are you looking for Gavin?
Well, because he's supposed to go shopping with us.
Why are you bringing Gavin?
I don't know. I didn't even know we were shopping for a wedding. I just was told that we were going. I assumed we were getting supplies for the next leg of our journey.
That would have made more sense.
It would have. But you know what? This is a good reason to go shopping too.
Cool. I have to go
Does-
get my suit sewn back together. It's in like 4 pieces.
Yes.
So in the courtyard, everyone has begun to gather. Gavin, Stavros, Emery, Pixie, Relica is absent. All of you start heading out to go and do the shopping, but in the meantime, Dante, Relica approaches you.
Relica approaches me.
Yes.
Okay. I'm still in the study. Stuff all over the place.
I would love, she just starts with, I would
Yeah.
love for us not to hate one another.
Oh, the tension's so fun, though.
No, I've been thinking a lot about killing you
Wait, really? Why?
because you're mean to my sister.
That's it? I'm mean to everyone. Your sister's not special.
Unfortunately, she is. And to me.
All right.
I know. I think it's time maybe we have a really stark conversation. Because if we're all
Okay.
going to be one big happy family, and we're going to do this all together, and we're going to be saving the world, and it's all for the better, then I really
Mhm.
don't want to have your number. So,
Feel free to lose it.
I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you a peace offering. Something that really should solve a problem should things get too bad. Okay? I got this from a very, very dear friend that helped me on my journey to being a wild mage. I thought that I was going to use it one day when I thought that I was going to die. That day hasn't come. And to be super sappy for a moment, I'm about to get married to the man of my dreams,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not really afraid to die anymore. So you
Funny
can,
how that puts it in perspective.
So I'd like you to have this. And then she produces an orb. The orb is covered in a very fine cloth and wrapped up top, not too unakin to a sort of almost like an impromptu bomb, but without the wick, and a piece of silk string tying the cloth around the orb.
Okay.
That is a planar orb. I'm very sure that you know what that does.
Remind me, Brendan.
Whomever is touching this orb when the command word is spoken will be
Yeah.
flung across the realms to a random plane of existence.
Okay. Yeah. Dante recognizes it.
3 things. There are only 3 conditions that I want you to use this for, because they are the same 3 conditions I was going to use them for. Number one, and this should be more than obvious. If you are about to die. Oh, I can turn the gain on my mic up. Wee. Whoa. That better?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. Oh, maybe a little higher. Can you turn up a little bit higher? There we go. Number 1. You're about to die. That should be obvious. Don't hesitate to use it. Number 2. Pixie is about to die. You use it on her. You toss her that ball, make sure it hits her or she catches it. Number 3, you two can't go on anymore. She's about to kill you. You're about to kill her. Whatever happens to happen between you two in that capacity. Pull the trigger on this orb. There is no way that killing my sister or her killing you is better than you being in a different plane of existence. There's a multiverse out there. Infinite possibilities. There is not a reality that you can live in where you don't have to kill each other.
I take your faith in my bloodlust as a compliment, so thank you.
You can call it a mixture of your bloodlust and her inescapable ability to push the wrong buttons.
For what it's worth, I have not and most likely never will want to kill Pixie. That has never been a thing on my mind.
I saw Torek almost rip the life out of my sister because she made such a poor decision that it killed 2 dear friends. Things can change on a dime. I am glad that you feel that way. I do sincerely hope that it stays that way. And then she leans in real close. She looks. Because to be completely honest, I can't say that I've felt the same.
You are the wiser of your sisters. And for what it's worth, if I ever felt myself starting to feel that way, I would simply disappear somewhere else. And I'm going to live a lot longer than she will.
Well, if that disappearance needs to happen at the bottom of a deep and dangerous, disturbing place at the outskirts of reality, let's say, then you have an out.
Point taken.
Good. Now that we have that messy business out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to be my best man.
Frankly, you came in this room talking about potentially killing me, and you're ending it with asking me to be your best man. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sure.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
My sister will be my maid of honor. You'll be my best man. I'm going to have both. And I would
Have
like
you
to
talked to
know-
Torek about this? Because usually,
Oh,
custom-
he's... Oh, honey,
custom.
no.
Well, no. I heard rumors from guests that he might have been talking to Egan,
About...
making a speech at the wedding, potentially being best person. I don't know. Are
Oh.
you going to have 3? I'd talk to Torek.
Well, no, Torek's going to have his, but I'm going to have 2.
All right, it's your wedding.
Damn right it is. If he's going to
All
spring
right.
it on me 8 hours in advance, I would like you to say some nice things about the family, and I'd like you to say some nice things about me that you know. And
You conceited bitch.
absolutely,
I respect it so much.
absolutely. No, I would like you to, like, and if you need to lie, that's also okay.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna lie. I know
terrific.
you wouldn't have it any other
I
way.
also know that this is going to get under my sister's skin a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
just a little, and I understand that. But
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention her once in the speech.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Here's the
I'll
thing:
talk
as
about
much
my
as
sister.
as much as you want to kill me, you gotta admit you've missed this kind of politicking.
No, I like you. I like you a lot.
Yes.
No, this is fun. I like you. I like you
Mhm.
a lot. The problem is that you don't get along with my sister, and she comes first, and I'm very willing to kill for her, and for not always the best reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you gonna leave me to research this ritual now?
Hey, let me get you a hand. I'm doing nothing else for the next 8 hours. I'm gonna
Alright,
have
cool.
Esmeralda dress me up. Let's do this.
All right.
Yep. So, the city streets are bustling, all things considered. The folks of Waterdeep, to be blunt, are pretty hardened to the calamities of the age. This is not the worst thing that has happened to Waterdeep. It's tragic. It is a hard situation, but it's a hell of a lot easier to deal with than a marauding army of the undead, than an army of weresharks, of the gods being stripped of their divinity by the over-god Ao and tossed down from the heavens of creation to the streets of Waterdeep. So, the markets continue. People are still selling things. The gates are still open. The guards are doing double duty. People are on edge. But the typical day-to-day within Waterdavian society has far from come to a complete halt. The gates to the dock ward are shut. They take special permissions to come to and fro. But yes. So, Stavros and Gavin, Emery and Pixie, and Egan are all out shopping. So, daughter, this is what I was saying before. When you're choosing fabrics for a wedding, you're going to want things that complement the nails and the hair and the dress of the persons being married. So, I'm assuming that we're going to go with probably a plethora of rainbow-like colors. You know how your sister likes to dress. Many different colors. Fantastical designs, patchworks, the odd Howery with patchwork, with sort of pinstripe designs. So, we're going to get the finest silks. I'm going to get very expensive thread
What
counts.
goes with these? And
I would
Pixie, shows
suggest some iridescent silks.
Iridescent silks, yes, of course, from Phase
Pixie
Spiders.
shows her nails, and they're like all beat up, and there's like skin peeling off like the head of the
God,
nail.
exfoliate, Pixie. Goodness.
Need to do something with her hair too.
Oh, that's true. We should go.
What's wrong
get
with my
your
hair?
Well,
It's clean.
you're right.
I washed last night.
It could be styled fancier, though, for your sister's wedding.
What, you don't like my braid?
It's very practical, darling.
It keeps my hair out of my face.
It does. But, okay, we've named the things that it does do. Let's perhaps name the things that it doesn't do. Right? Right? It doesn't frame your face. It does not complement the shape of your cheekbones. It isn't styled in a fashion that is, you know, appealing to the zeitgeist of the day. It isn't moisturized. The things that it does do really well, if we're going to go back to does do very well, it does have very prominent split ends. It does that. It's doing that very well right now. Easy fix. Easy, just a little trim. Just a little trim. So we can, you know, we can do that.
And even if we got it rebraided with gemstones woven in, or even
Those
like
hurt my
some
head, though.
gold
Yeah.
filigree woven in with the braids to kind of give it a more pleasurable glistening effect.
I will say, oh, greasy. I will say,
I washed it
I
last night.
yeah, and you know what? It's once a day, hey?
Yeah, I wash my
Yeah.
hair once a day, maybe
Right.
once. I don't know. Apparently, we were in the other plane for a month, so
Listen, all right, sweetie. I understand that you bucked against, you know, the way that we would pamper ourselves during our lifestyle. I'm not trying to turn you into that kind of person to forevermore.
it's gross.
But I know
Uncomfortable. Everything about it is uncomfortable.
I am aware, but look at your sister, okay? And you recall your sister. Your sister paints her nails. She's very feminine.
Yeah,
She has-
she's pretty.
Yes, I understand that. Maybe, sweetie, darling, for today, just today, one day, less than 24 hours. In fact, immediately after the ceremony, even.
You're gonna cut my hair?
Well, just trim the ends. Like, literally just trim the ends. It's just there, you know. But, and then a little bit of styling and a pretty dress.
What are you gonna do with
Not
my
even a
hair?
pretty dress. I don't even need you in a dress. Just nice colors.
What are you gonna do with my hair?
Well, I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. You can keep the braid. We style it a bit better. We like put it back. We put some gemstones in it. We keep it tight to the head, right?
But the gemstones hurt my head.
You know what hurts my head? You know what hurts my head? When my dearest daughter, who is to be wed on a very bare moment's notice, has the details, the very bare minimum details of that wedding sort of disregarded by her only begotten sister. That hurts my head, sweetie. So maybe you can compromise.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're
Maybe.
doing. Oh, you want to guilt me? You want to guilt me?
I would like to
into-
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Is it
Okay.
working? Is it working? Because your sister will be upset. Okay.
Hickory just turns to Relica and looks at her.
Relica's not there. Relica's doing is studying with Dante back at the house. She didn't come.
Oh,
with
I
us.
thought she came with us. You
No,
definitely
she's not
said
decorating her
Relica.
own wedding. She's leaving that to her father's.
She turns to Gavin and looks at him.
Gav?
And you just hear him so whisper quiet. Please no. Mm-mm.
I just want to know what hairstyle you think would be pretty for a wedding that isn't going to compromise how I like to look.
And she looks at Gav like very sternly and just says, Gav.
Yes. Good. Good. Good hair.
Gav, now you're trying to sound like my father.
I like your hair. It's good. It's good hair.
Okay. Great.
Yes,
Not what I asked.
that is great. It is great. No, I like it like that. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You know what? That isn't what you asked. What hairstyle? My love, I think that you should. I think that you should be your own woman and pick the hairstyle that you like. I wouldn't have ye any other way.
Pixie's gonna
let
Pixie's
me
gonna
stop
turn to-
talking.
Pixie's gonna turn to Stavros and Emery and be like, you know what? He's got a great point. I'm going to do that. And my hair is going to be pretty.
Stavros looks immediately at Egan.
And Relica is going to love it.
Egan, fucking dex, Gavin. Hey, wait, no, no.
Wait, did we decide on that already?
That was rude.
Oh, he rolled for it. Aye, Egan, yes, aye. You're right. That's rude of me. You should have the hairstyle of your father that he wants. Ow! Ow!
Pixie is going to glare like she's never glared before at her dad and her father.
Your dad and your father are they're looking around. But Emery is fully like,
going to grab Egan's wrist and pull him aside.
Them
Aside. Sorry. Yeah. See, I got it right up until the end there. Fuck me.
Yeah, I won't resist. I'll go with you.
What the hell did you do that for?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was being rude. Family stuff.
How is he being rude? He was just telling me to follow what I thought was best.
He's being rude. Family stuff.
Egan,
Mm-hmm.
did my father tell you to do that?
I don't know why anybody would
can I
ask
get
me.
deception from Egan, please? Can I get
What am I
an
rolling
insight
to
from
counter that?
Pixie, please?
Oh no, that's not a good roll. That's a nat fucking one.
Oh no!
Why would Egan lie to you? Why would Egan lie to you?
Egan, do you have a negative modifier for deception?
No, I have a +2 because I have charisma.
Fantastic. Then you can't fail this. You cannot fail.
It's right there.
Oh, sorry, I missed the roll.
Yeah, I
missed
got
the roll
18.
entirely. Nice. Well,
Why would anybody ask me to do this? You know, I'm just kind of on edge. A lot's been going on, and apparently there's a wedding now.
But Egan, you like Gavin.
He was being rude.
Did he offend you? Did he do something?
Sure,
Well, what did he do?
he was being rude to you.
How was he being? He
You're
just
family.
He was just telling me I should follow what I think.
We don't have a lot of time to be worrying about this because there's very little time before the wedding. So we need to go and get our outfits so that we look good for your sister.
Okay,
And
fine.
I have to write
Here's-
a toast.
Here's the thing, Egan.
Apparently.
You punch him again, I'm gonna punch you back.
You
Can't
don't
promise
wanna
it's
do
gonna
that.
hurt much,
You don't want to do that.
but I'm going to.
Just
Please.
glare at me.
No, I'll kick you in the shins.
Just glare at me.
No, I'm gonna kick you in the shins.
Nah,
Don't do
I'll
that
feel it more if you just glare at me.
Okay, but if you don't respond to the glare, I'm gonna kick you in the shins.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Tell Gavin to suck up to the family more.
No, he doesn't need to do that. He just needs to be himself.
Yeah, he needs to be himself as a suck up.
No. Egan, listen, you've been around Gavin.
Yeah,
For
he's a good
months
fighter.
now. He's a good fighter.
Yeah.
He'll throw himself in front of me. He'll take care of the family. And
Throw himself on you too. I mean, whatever he needs to do to protect you, right?
Egan, he's already in enough shit. Don't say that out loud.
I don't have much of an inner monologue, but
You know
okay.
he's a good guy. Just back me up a little here.
Let's try to dress him up like a good guy.
He's got great style. I don't know what you mean.
All right, well then let's dress you up so that you match him.
Little rude, but okay.
Oh my.
Listen, just don't act any different around Gavin than you would without father and dad. Treat him the same.
Sure.
That doesn't mean punch him in the face.
Sure.
I love you, Egan, and I'm excited to hear your speech.
I'm just gonna be a toast. I don't want a long speech.
Figure it out, dude.
I'll figure it out.
Pixie walks back to Emery and Stavros.
You see Stavros doting over Gavin. Oh, yes, Egan really hit you, hey? Oh, I guess they really saw something was wrong. I understand. Oh, Egan's a loose cannon. I'm sorry that happened. I'm very sorry. Please, I would love you to give us some opinions on fabrics, and I will say, perhaps you can give us a little bit of insight on how you could match my dearest and my sweetest youngest daughter, so that she will match you, right? Because you're going to be wearing something fancy too. And he's like, hey, yeah, no, that's me, all right, fancy Gav.
Soon as Pixie notices Stavros go to take a step, she kicks him right in the bottom of the heel,
Yeah.
like just to make him trip.
I will say
Have
this.
you ever
I would like to predicate this. The deception worked. The
Oh,
deception worked. As far as you know, Stavros did not incite.
Can I roll an
Egan.
insight on that?
You
did.
did. Oh, on the interaction between. No, it seems
Between
genuine.
Stavros and-
It doesn't seem any more confrontational than anything else that Stavros has done with Gavin so far. But you're unaware that you would hire someone to muscle Gavin when he gets out of line.
Okay.
Yes. So, yes, shall we? And then you go on a little bit more of a shopping adventure. We're going to call it just a roll. Gavin is being his normal, charming self and is attempting to win over Stavros and try to, you know, maybe get a laugh, a smile out of Stavros that is genuine. And you know what? I feel like this is an important enough role
Dice cam.
that we're going to do a dice cam on this one, everyone.
feels
Sponsored
right.
by, this dice cam roll is sponsored by Adventure Dice, of course. Check it out. Boom! Adventure
Wah, wah,
Dice.
wah.
Wah, wah, wee, wah. So that is a 3 from Gavin.
Classic.
Classic. That is a 17 from Stavros. All
we
right.
can't actually see the dice.
No.
Re-roll them.
No. Absolutely not. Anyway, you can pick up fantastic dice just like the one that I just rolled from adventuredice.ca, and you can use promo code AnotherWorld to get 10% off.
But it won't make your in-laws hate you.
It's true.
Which is the difference.
That is the big difference. That is the big difference. Yeah. Fantastic. But it doesn't seem as if there is a noticeable smile or chuckle from old Stavros.
There's more chances.
Now, as the
We have
shopping
a grocery store. Or
well, this is
store
supposed to
or
represent the bulk of the shopping, right?
Oh, come on.
What?
One
Not
roll.
right.
You can live with the consequences of your choices.
The
How it
consequences
works.
of my choices. I didn't even have anything to do with those rolls.
You made the bet.
You did.
Should have let me roll for fucking Gav.
For Gavin, but roll for an NP. You know what? I could have. I certainly could have. But I'm not gonna. So the last place that you all go to gain things, you've gotten some decorations, you've gotten some streamers, some banners, quite a few lanterns with little pixie lights inside of them, some fine quality deli style charcuterie boards, some fantastical teas and wines for serving. There is a point, though. You've been pushing for Stavros to sort of connect with Gavin this entire time. And the bet was for Stavros to laugh. Emery and Gavin have one singular moment together while they're shopping. And Emery's looking over to Gavin. They're speaking as as you're both inside of a fine grocer. And both of them are saying, it's like, well, you know, there's really only one thing when I have in mind. It's like, okay, so if we're going to be doing charcuterie boards and we're going to be doing these big spreads and all this kind of stuff, you know, there's everybody, and then they have this moment where they say the exact same thing at the exact same time. And it's like, listen, everybody does meats and cheeses and grapes and fruits and all this different kind of stuff, and it's always on a wooden board and you serve it on a cracker. But I've really gotten into, and then at the exact same time they say butter boards, and they say that at the exact same time, and then Emery's like, yeah, butter boards. With the honey and he's like, and yeah, and the balsamic glaze. Aye, yes. No, I enjoy it. And then you get a little bit of the fig, you get figs, right, to go along with it, and then you dip in it, and then at the same time they're like, focaccia. Yes, I get it. Yeah, like, we're having this time. Like, listen, I've had so many fucking charcuterie boards. I've had so many of these goddamn things over my fucking lifetime. I've had crackers about 1 billion times with all of the fucking amalgams that are inside of it. And then, oh, hi Raiders. No, you're pretty. No, you're all pretty. Oh my goodness. Hi, all of you. Hello, Steve from Forge of Lore. Can we get a shout out? to Forge of Lore. These folks are some of the most fantastic individuals in the entire TTRPG game. Steve is a wonderful storyteller. Oh, somebody else hit me before I could do it, but we love Steve. That's the meme. We love Steve. That's it. That's the whole meme. We love it. He's amazing. Emmy does incredible art. Josh, you know, he's McGirth. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Fantastic bunch of
I
people.
feel like I don't know, even though I'm in that series. I think.
No, you're thinking of Josh. Josh is was in our Jackbox night last night. Yeah, McGirth. But yeah, no, fantastic folks. Follow along with them if you enjoy really fun, ridiculously intense TTRPG experiences, including oh my god, I'm having a stroke. What the hell is it called? Steve, you're gonna remind me, what is the mapping tool that you use and why can't I remember it? That one.
Also, welcome in. We're preparing for a wedding.
Tailspire, fantastic. Yeah, Tailspire. He's fantastic at it. He's the best Tailspire artist I've ever seen in my entire life, and it is art. So, but yeah, we're getting prepped for a wedding here. So what was happening was Gavin and Emery Argentum were having this sort of bonding moment over butter boards. Gavin's like, I know, like when you put the honey on it, and then you get like don't get me wrong, like I must say, like let it be known, as far as you know, baked breads are concerned, like I love a good focaccia, and I love a good like rye bread, but you know, and we can definitely say when it comes to sandwiches, the very best sandwich bread on the entire planet is Italian urban cheese, right? That is canonically and objectively the official opinion of all of the Forgotten Realms. Anyone that does not...
Aaron, I'm switching to Wizard so I can cast Wish and make that not the truth.
Well, as soon as you get Wish, feel free, but we're going to level 16 now, bitch. So what I'm saying is Italian urban cheese is clearly the superior sandwich bread, right? Like it's not even, everyone agrees with me. It is the most popular bread in all of Abir and even beyond. Like when I've heard rumors and stories about the multiverse and the grander cosmology of this entire crystal sphere that we call reality, Italian herb and cheese.
Dante's ascending to divinity to be the god of whole wheat. Fuck you.
Hell yeah. But I must say, honey oat bread has its place when you're eating a butter board. It does, the subtle sweetness. Mix that, hit it one time, honey oat. You hit it another time, a Hawaiian roll. You hit it another time, a firm cracker with a fruit inclusion. Oh. And then Emery's like, he's like frowning, but you see he's like nodding along. He's like, You're right. You're right. No, yeah, that's what we should get. That is what we should get. You're right. And if we're serving sandwiches, it's going to be on Italian herb and cheese. I know. That's what we have to do. It's like, yes, what's going to be on those sandwiches? Well, I was thinking about the crispy chicken and some smashed avocado and some, like, you know, like loaded up with dill pickles and some pickled jalapenos. Maybe like a couple of strips of bacon and like then you or if not bacon, then maybe a little bit of prosciutto. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Aaron, is this just your Subway order?
That is explicitly my Subway order, yeah. That is Aaron's Subway order, yeah.
Somebody, we need to clip that. We all need to go and order it. Leave your reviews.
No, seriously. And then, oh yeah, and then if we were to go and we'd go to a fine grocer, and then we would pick ourselves up none other than a ever so scintillating, smoked, just applewood smoked honey mustard, the finest honey and the finest mustard. Oh, I'm gonna cream. And Emery's like, I can't think of a better spread. And they have this little moment of connection over the food. Stavros walks up. I think that honey oat bread is better for the sandwiches. And then he walks away.
Stavros based.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Absolutely, you can. Oh, that's a... Oh, Dice Cam, sponsored by Adventure Dice, Nat 1.
Oh, I somehow beat it!
Yeah, you beat it with a 6.
Is he full of shit?
Unfortunately, you know your father. I should have had you roll with initiative. He sincerely thinks honey oat bread is the superior bread for sandwiches.
Roll with advantage, you mean?
Or, sorry, yeah. It's an opinion that you've known of his for a long time. It's unfortunate. You've learned to live with it. You've eaten your fair share of honey oat sandwiches before. It's been disappointing every time. That's why Dad makes the sandwiches, and Father handles everything else.
Pixie is going to walk up to Stavros, like subtly, kind of like slap him. Not like a mean slap, like an attention grabbing, like, hey.
Yes, my sweet, dear, and my youngest, most impressionable, amazing daughter. Yes, what did you need?
Honey oat bread sucks.
Listen,
And
you've
she
been
walks
saying that-
away.
You've been saying that for a long time. You've been saying that for You'll come around.
Everyone has.
We've discovered the true reason Dante and Pixie don't get along. It's their Subway bread.
Well, all right then. Well, so the shopping concludes, and there's a bit of time that goes by as everyone is hustling and bustling around the Argentum Manor. Violet, as everyone is getting decorations ready,
Aaron,
setting
what's
up.
my hair turn out to be?
What's that? You tell me.
My hair.
You tell me. You don't have to do what your fucking dad tells you, like 100%.
I'm definitely not going to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like he's like, you know, your dad, Stavros, Emery less so, but Stavros is a bit of a curmudgeon and a traditionalist.
Pixie is going to have a nice tight braid coming along her hairline, behind her ear. No jewels, with a little bit of her bangs on the other side coming down and swooping along her face in a tight ponytail.
Stavros looks at you after you go and get your hair done. Stavros takes a look at you. See a little tear come just into like the corner of his eye. You look... I'm sorry I tried.
I trimmed my ends.
I know. I just want it to be perfect, you know? I don't mean to be pushy. You're your own woman.
It already is perfect, Father.
Well, we don't need to go that far. You don't have to change, my sweet daughter. You don't have to change.
And that's why it's perfect.
Didn't say that. And then he...
Relica's getting married.
I know.
Toric is happy.
Toric is happy. I love Toric.
Gavin made Dad happy.
No, he didn't.
You can ignore it all you want.
I'm gonna.
Dad likes Gavin.
I don't think so. I think that's fake. I don't think you're right.
Okay.
Why? Because they like butterboards and they both enjoy Italian urban cheese bread? Not surprising. Your dad has bad opinions. It's fine.
You're the only one who has the opinion about the honey oat.
We'll see. We'll see.
Why do you think those were the only sandwiches left on the spread?
Maybe I just have
every
maybe
time
I
we
just have
had a house
refined palate.
party?
Maybe all of you just have these like debased, like maybe everybody else is just these Neanderthal like creatures that don't understand the true complexity of honey and oats. Huh? Why is one of the most
Father-
famous breakfast cereals on the entire planet honey nut Cheerios, huh? Or sorry, honey nut Aglarondios.
Pixie.
Huh? Huh? Why?
Pixie interrupts,
And
but
Made
sorry,
with
I
whole
just
oats. They're good for your heart, Pixie. I'm trying to keep you healthy.
honeymoon
lower
at the
cholesterol.
Aglarondio factory. I'm calling it now.
Pixie just interrupts him with a hug and says, I know you saw that Gavin's not a piece of shit. And I know you won the bet.
He sucks. He still sucks.
You won the bet.
Separate beds. For now.
For
Please.
now.
I just don't. Pixie, I
But
don't know him.
listen to me.
Know him.
Give him a chance.
I don't want to.
I'm not telling you. I'm asking you. As your daughter,
Well, I'm telling you I don't like him.
give him a chance. I'm asking.
I reserve the right to peel his scaly ass like a banana if he puts
No.
one toe out of line. If he mistreats you,
that's
no.
not
Okay,
how this-
you asked me. You asked me to give him a chance. I'm going to
Father.
give him a chance. If he mistreats you,
Father, don't you think if he mistreats me, I might do that?
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You are a smitten disaster in the throes of the honeymoon stages of your relationship. I am your father, and I am an old man. I know a thing or two about love.
I've been romantically involved with Gavin for longer than Relica and Torek.
I fucked the absolute dickens out of a man named Terry for 6 months before I found out he wasn't the one. So don't tell me about love and infatuation. We'll see. I'll give him a chance, and I will eat him from the feet up if he puts a toe out of line.
What the hell does... What do you...
Just saying. Just saying.
You're half human. That's cannibalism, Father.
Yep, and I'll do it. I'll put him in a big fucking pot, and I'll eat him. I'll eat him. Because resurrection meat you need remains. And I'll eat the bones.
Pixie starts to walk away and then just turns around with like a slight smirk and
I'll
just
eat
says,
the bones.
slight smirk, and she just says, Dad, do you know the word patricide?
I know the word infanticide. And you're my baby girl. Don't forget, I'll still tussle to prove you wrong. And then he goes and buys 6 loaves of honey oat bread. Back at the Argentum Manor, we meet with Relica and Dante very quickly as they are in the throes of a study sesh. Lucius Morn comes in. Oh.
Hey, Lucius, you got any honey oat bread? I got a craving.
Yes, we keep it on hand at all times for Stavros.
You don't say.
Yes, it is his favorite.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you like? He prefers it on a sandwich, but I do know that that is seen as the bullshit.
If Esmeralda has some stuff around that she could throw into a sandwich, that'd be nice.
Well, I could do that.
All right.
What would you like on the sandwich? Would you like me to give you the Stavros special?
Sure, I'll give it a try.
Absolutely.
I don't usually eat very often, but today feels like a day for it.
It is decadent. It is.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Lucius returns a very short time later with a Cubano that is about a mile tall. It's braised pork, mustard, pickles in a pressed honey oat bread that has been essentially French toasted.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dante takes it.
It is fuck off delicious. Aaron is saying that. as the GM, I'm also saying that.
Dante looks down. This makes eating worth it.
Stavros has good taste. He's quite the gourmand, but I must say, and I don't mean to offend, Mr. Uldgast, honey oat bread is bullshit. And then he walks out. It's a short time later that Relica turns to you. I should go get ready.
Yeah. Frankly, I'm shocked you stayed this long.
Bitch, it doesn't take long to make this look good. And then she walks out.
Dante smiles, nods, turns back to his work. I'll send Guess out to the Roldagost Manor to have my wedding suit sent over. It's a suit that Dante wears to every wedding. It's very plain looking, but he always changes the vest or the tie and the cufflinks and all of that kind of stuff. He just changes the color and slight presentation.
Absolutely.
with prestidigitation for each
I was
wedding.
waiting. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't just say fucking shiftweave cloth.
No, I
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
That
I know
that
it's
feels too
doubling
much
up
like
from like Christina.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but like the fact that
Dante's-
Dante also doesn't have it.
No, Dante's too extra to only have one suit. He sends for he sends for a selection of them, and then he'll match the colors to the whatever they're picking out while shopping right now. I assume via the Thousand Heads, he has suits in every color of the silk that they get brought in.
And more like colors
Yeah.
that like usually don't exist. Like they have like strange shades that don't exist in the normal spectrums, specifically
Yes.
because there's like a bunch of different races that are on Faerun that have like extra rods and cones in their eye that like allow them to see extra colors. You have those ones too.
Yep. Yeah, I have a suit that is fully bright orange in infravision because I went to a drow wedding at one point.
Big time.
Mhm.
Down in the basement though comes up the blacksmith. And he's looking for Torek.
Torek has been ripping around the keep, telling everybody to get ready for the wedding and making sure that everybody is ready. Like he went to the stables and made sure that Matilda was ready for the evening. You know, like a nice little horse coat for her so she looks professional. And what is our stable boy's name?
Philinthril.
Philinthril, thank you. I wanted to call him like Fess or something.
Dude, there's a billion fucking names. We're 57 in. I'm starting to remember them.
Great. Yeah, so Torek, you know, he runs through Philinthril like how to bring Matilda in after the I do's are said, and
He's like, wait. I have someone for this.
Okay.
They are only known by the name Bold.
Sure. Bring in anyone you want. I trust you.
They are known throughout Waterdeep as the master of the equine.
Great.
All right. Do you understand?
Can they make Matilda do a pretty dance?
Well, they will make her the most fantastical, dazzling horse in all of the realms. And they will give her a repertoire of engaging and incredibly expressive dances and prances.
Great.
Fantastic. I'll call them. I've been
Great.
waiting.
Thanks, Philinthril. And Torek, you know, motors across, you know, he like bing, 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 bing,
You
bing,
feel
bing,
a
bing.
very strong hand clamp on your shoulder.
Whoa! Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. You don't want to look small for your wedding.
No?
It's time. And he takes off a belt, and the man shrinks down to the size of a far smaller man. And he hands you the belt.
Do you want to switch? You could have my belt.
I must take my own word to her as he shrinks down. It is time for you to be a better man than I. Truly.
Okay.
All that time, I told you that you were the one who did not work. It was to motivate you. And you have done well. But, I must tell you, getting a strength score of 18 is a lot of bullshit in this system.
Well, it's a lot of work.
Truly. This here gives you the strength of a giant of fire. Take it.
Are they strong?
They are strong.
Great.
Take
Cool.
this. Take this and go.
Torek puts on the belt of fire giant strength.
It is fire giant strength, yes.
Oh, your strength is 25 now.
That's 25!
That should be illegal and fucking prosecuted by the Geneva Convention.
It exists. It is an item that exists, and I have it.
You do need to attune to it.
Yes, I will take the hour to attune.
All jokes aside.
Is Egan 18? No, Egan's older than Pixie.
No, 18 strength.
Oh.
All jokes aside, if you do have another strength item, the things that I do require quite a bit of strength. I would like that. If you do actually have it, I will take that. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I give him the regular hill giant belt.
It is more than enough for me as he grows back in size. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I need to spend some time with this.
Yes.
Any chance you could engrave a ring?
It would be my honor.
I'll tell you what it is later.
Is it the ring for your beloved?
Yeah, I tell him what to put on it. I'll tell you guys later.
Does she have a ring for you?
Beats me. I kind of sprung it on her.
I see. And then he walks away. In the
Torek
kitchen. Oh, hell yeah. And then attune to it. In the kitchen, Bori and Esmeralda. All right. It's about time, Dune, you think, to break out the big guns.
Aye.
Bori Mithril fetch Esmeralda a pig, the size of which I've never seen. A pig that is dire.
Okay. Right. Yep. I guess Bori's going out to buy a giant pig.
Can I please get you to make me a, we're gonna go with an investigation, please. He gets 20.
This is not good. I believe.
Hey! Let's go! 20. A long shot, to be clear, but feasible in a city such as Waterdeep. You head down to the abattoir that is situated on one of the scariest... This is a fucking real location. At least it was in one of the novels that I read. I don't know if it's actually on the map of Waterdeep. I could check. It's around here somewhere. But it is an abattoir that is right at the very end of Blue Street. Or, sorry, Blue Alley. the famous trapped magical alley of Waterdeep. And sometimes monsters come pouring out of this alley. Fantastical creatures. And this abattoir specializes in the killing and processing of these monsters. Today, and for today only, they seem to have a dire boar.
Holy moly. I didn't think I could do this. Oh!
You walk in, you see this gigantic boar about to be processed. And you see a stout dwarven man with a gigantic fuck-off cleaver in his hand. What can I do for you?
I am in the market for a very large boar.
He looks to the boar. He looks to you. Looks to you, to the boar. Looks to you. 200 gold pieces.
I can give you 85 right now and give me 20 minutes and all of the rest.
He looks at you. On your word, as a dwarf, look me in my stony dwarven gaze, and ye tell me that you'll be back with 115 gold pieces. You tell me.
I level with him. I stare into his eyes. Baronar bless ye. I hand him the 85 and I run back to House Argentum as fast as I can.
Duma Thorn be with ye! And then you head on out. You rent. We're gonna hand wave you renting a wagon in order to transport this giant.
I could just like go visit Philanthrol, and I'm sure he's got a wagon. We got a horse big enough.
He's got a Matilda, like
exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. The boar is brought back. Esmeralda looks to you, and she says, "Bori."
I don't know how I did it either. Just
never in my life did I think that I would come across a man like ye. Ye can cook. You respect the dwarven home and hearth. Your beard is magnificent. Your
I haven't
robes,
even like braided it yet.
You're humble. On a dark and moonlit night, I will come to ye, and we will make love underneath the stony roof of my kitchen, and I will bear ye strong, culinarily, intensely talented children, and we will carry on the legacy of Esmeralda Kettlepot and Bori Mithrilbraid, and those children's tales will be legendary. And then she grabs you on the face and plants an intense kiss on you. Now you and me, we cook.
Aaron, you've been watching that anime that's about D&D cooking, haven't you?
I haven't, but I've been watching a bit of Bridgerton.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. I've been kind of romance and horny on Maine for like fucking 3 weeks. So yeah. And then what does Bori do?
How much time until the wedding?
You got about 4 hours.
Have I been long resting this whole time? Does this count as long resting?
We can call we're gonna say, well, you would have had a long rest because of the night prior.
I didn't know that I needed the ceremony spell prepared.
Oh, you can. Well, you can.
Aaron,
we can
can I make a
homebrew that you
scroll
swap
of
out
ceremony in this time and give it to Bori to be able to cast?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I do that.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's specifically a marriage scroll of ceremony that they have to sign like the contract.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Dirtbag.
Yeah.
Dante, you're a lifesaver. Holy moly.
Bori, I know you're going to be in the kitchen. I got you.
Yeah, but I didn't expect it to go off the rails like that. Did you see the boar?
Yeah, I saw the board. This is all standard fare for noble weddings. You know, you've probably cooked
I
the
am
wedding.
aware, yes.
Is there a scroll of prenup? That's the funniest fucking thing. Holy shit.
Wait. It is okay. I make two, Aaron.
Yeah.
One of them is ceremony for marriage.
Yeah.
Or wedding.
Uh-huh.
And the other is a scroll of ceremony for atonement.
Oh, definitely. Hell yeah. I will say half of what Torek owns is just his hammer, which would be heartbreaking, but that is half of his possessions.
He just breaks the hammer in half.
She takes the fucking. She definitely take. She would take the hammer and be like, "I can't use this fucking sorcerer." Like,
I got a jug of poison.
Yeah. To drink it after she divorces your ass. All right. Well, folks, this was a fantastic evening. I think this is probably where we're going to call it for the day. I think we're going to do the wedding, the big wedding, next time. Followed by
honestly,
some
wedding
other stuff.
planning deserves an entire session on its own.
I mean, it took a whole session.
I'm most of the way through my speech already.
Nice. Well, that gives everybody.
I'm sorry that I foisted a wedding upon you.
No.
Yeah, jeez, Torek.
Here's the thing, Lane. This is peak improv. This is what it's all about, baby.
I to be completely clear, I'm the one that decided to make her say yes.
Yeah,
it's very true.
Terry loves love.
It was a group effort. We all collectively decided it's time for a wedding.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to find somebody real quick to raid out to. Real quick, we haven't shilled anything really too much today. Hey, everybody, for longtime watchers of Another World, check it out. First of all, we love our friend Link from Link's Tome of Adventure. Link's Tome of Adventure is a professional DM service. He runs games 7 days a week. He's a fantastic friend of the show. He has a wildly inclusive and friendly community that is full of neurodivergent, queer, and marginalized groups that all get together to celebrate one another and play TTRPGs. He's a fantastic individual that makes all of those people feel safe, included, and comfortable during all of those sessions. He plays
but not just them, also the normies.
Also the normies. There just happens to only be like 3 of them. And we also he also plays like about 1 million different TTRPGs. He runs games literally 7 days a week, multiple games for most of the days. He plays a multitude of systems from everything from Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, Vampire the Masquerade, Old Gods of Appalachia, Humblewood, homebrews of different systems, the Cypher system, all sorts of different stuff. And if you've got a really busy schedule, he does games all the fucking time. And to be honest, it's for the price of a movie ticket. And to shill our own stuff for a minute, I definitely know that all of you folks are TTRPG enjoyers at least. You want your own click-clack math rocks? Cool. AdventureDice.ca has all of the ones that you could ever want. And they have a little service that allows you to use our promo code, Another World. If you use the promo code Another World, you can get 10% off your order. Yeah, you can get gigantic silicone dice like the one that Bori's got right there. They got like big lumber nuggets. They got mimic chests that you can open up and get a mystery dice inside of. It's a bunch of cool fucking shit. So pick up dice if you want. If not, whatever. No big deal. We all got lots of dice. But from there, what's on the docket for us for the next little while? First of all, you can see yours truly on Castleton this coming up Saturday. Thursday, we've got... What the fuck are we doing tomorrow?
Recording
We are
Hunter.
We're recording Hunter.
recording
Recording,
something
yeah. Oh,
super
right.
secret.
Right. It's not secret. We're recording Hunter.
Well, I thought we were like half-ass secreting it. but-
Kind of. We're not telling like the composition or what the subject matter is, but like we're recording Hunter. I've told everybody, so.
okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're recording Hunter.
Yeah. And then Friday I do the Castleton recording with DIY Witch in the chat. Shout out DIY Witch. We have and then we go back to regularly scheduled programming the week after. Then we do our big charity stream. We've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next weekend, where we're doing a big charity run again for Take This, a mental health in gaming organization, and this time along with a bunch of other special guests like Imperial GX from Forge of Lore, from Forge of Lore. We've got Spiced Illustrations coming in. We've got Queen Zombine. We've got our regular cast members. Link from Link's Tome of Adventure. Sam from Fablemancers. As well as two very, very special guests for our Goose-themed one-shot at the very end for Sunday. One honk before midnight. We have Dr. Goose coming on, the community director for Take This program, and Liz, the AFK room coordinator for Take This. So we're super, super fucking excited for that. Check that out. We've been flogging it everywhere. Come and hang, donate if you can, spread the word if you can. From there, we're gonna find somebody to raid out to. Oh, Lane, are you streaming on Sunday?
No,
That's fair.
too busy.
That's fair. That's more for Aaron to know. I like watching your streams.
As soon as I have time on Sundays again, I will come back to Gertch Sundays.
I can tell you, people miss you.
I feel it.
Yeah. Okay. Who are we raiding out to? Who's live? Who is live? Let's see. We've got Blue Cottage D&D, Neon Lich Studios, Captain Robert, 5% Chance, Perception Studios. We got Questkeep. We've got Robert Hartley GM. We've got Rin Vixen. We've got
Distracted Elf.
Jason Charles Miller. Let's do... there's a member of Castleton that's live right now. Let's go spread some love to a fellow Castleton member. There's Rin Vixen playing Henri Claymore. That is playing, what are they playing? What's she playing? Playing some Noita. Yeah, they're super funny.
Game.
Yeah, super good game. They're super funny. One of the biggest memers inside of the Castleton chat. Super hyped about the whole thing. Show her some typical fucking Another World love. Say hello. Throw them a follow. Fucking, tell them Story Dad sent you. Tell them the Another World crew sent you. We're gonna start that raid and then say hi. Yeah. They're also super fucking funny. And boom. All right, everybody, we love you. Good night. We'll see you next time. So happy that you all could join us tonight. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Slick.